Kamala Harris went to the border today, which I find interesting because this is only the second time she's been to the border since she's been the vice president. It's awfully convenient that she's going to the border now. This was her on her way into, I guess, maybe the speech she was going to give.
Madam Vice President, can you share what the agents at the last stop talked about?
They've got a tough job, and they need rightly support to do their job. And they work long hours. They're very dedicated, and so I'm here to talk with them about what we can continue to do to support them, and to also thank them for the hard work they do.
That is crazy because, again, that stance and the way she's talking, that's the look of someone. Well, I haven't been here since 2021, and I'm really not paying attention to the border. And under my administration, we've let in record levels of illegal immigrants. But I do care about you. They asked her why she's here. I'm really here to try to get votes. I know the border is an important topic for Americans. I've never been strict on the border in my life, but I see that now Americans are serious about this and I want to get elected. So I got my ass down here in Arizona to say I'm at the border so I can try to seem like I'm tough on the border. When in reality, I'm not very tough on the border. And that's what's so crazy to me. It's like, do you have no shame? Like the administration you're a part of has set record levels of illegal immigration, record levels of individuals with high connections to terror, record levels of fentanyl. It's unreal that she acts the way she acts, right? But here she was saying, I'll let you hear what she has to say here.
And as president, I won't only bring back the border security bill that Donald Trump tanked. I will do more to secure our border. To reduce illegal border crossings, I will take further action to keep the border closed between ports of entry. Those who cross our borders unlawfully will be apprehended and removed and barred from re-entering for 5 years. We will pursue more severe criminal charges against repeat violators. And if someone does not make an asylum request at a legal point of entry and instead crosses our border unlawfully, they will be barred from receiving asylum. While we understand that many people are desperate to migrate to the United States, our system must be orderly and secure.
I mean, that sounds good and all, but the reality is you need to change the incentive structure. Part of the reason why so many people, right, have come here and been so eager to come here is because of the incentive structure. Democrats have incentivized them to do so, right? She's not saying, hey, we're going to cut down on the amount of people we're letting in. She didn't say, well, we're going to, unless I missed something, she could have, but I haven't seen it. She didn't say, we're going to make it more strict, or we're going to, increase the requirements for you to actually get accepted for asylum. Because from what she just said there, they could just all seek asylum, come in and get asylum and be let in the country, right? Like, she didn't say we're going to turn back, we're going to, use the Remain in Mexico policy, which Trump used. I mean, they walked into a very low amount of border crossings when they got into office and promptly turned that into record levels of illegal immigration. And it's crazy to me how she comes and talks with a straight face about the border and then saying stuff like this. Look at this.
And so on behalf of all across our nation who want to see these problems solved, I say we cannot accept Donald Trump's failure to lead.
Failure to lead. Your administration set record levels of illegal immigration. We have record levels of terror or terror-affiliated people in this country. It just came out today that there have been over 15,000 people convicted of sexual assault that have been released in the U.S., and over 13,000 convicted murderers have been released in the United States. Fentanyl, the supply of fentanyl has around 40x. The price of fentanyl used to be $10 a pill before they got into office. This is according to the chief Border Patrol agent that was working under them. And they told him not to tell people this because it would make them look bad. So fentanyl used to be $10 a pill. It's now 25 cents a pill, right? So when she talks about failure in leadership, their administration has literally showed us massive levels of failure in administration or in leadership. I'm sorry, but she somehow feels the need to talk about Trump.
We should not permit scapegoating instead of solutions.
Oh, she's the one to talk about solutions.
And let's see what's happening. Let's not permit scapegoating instead of solutions. Or rhetoric.
Instead of results. The alliteration now, she's so good.
And so on behalf of all.
So here's another thing that she said during the debate is that she had some part in increasing overtime pay and taking care of, Border Patrol agents. Check this out. So right now we're on the Border Patrol Union, their official Twitter, their X, right? Now, look at their first tweet, or look at 29 minutes ago. Fact check on Harris' speech in Douglas, Arizona. Today, VP Harris claimed that she played a role in increasing Border Patrol agent overtime pay. This couldn't be further from the truth. As with all other border-related, as with all things border-related, she was nowhere to be found when we needed her. VP Harris asserted in the Arizona that, I'm hearing something going on over here. Sorry. VP Harris asserted in Arizona that CPB needed more resources. We have apprehended over 8 million illegal immigrants over the last 4 years. And now you realize we need more help 38 days before the election. This is the Border Patrol Union, right? Vice President Harris has ignored the border problem she created for over 3 years. She goes down there for 20 minutes for a photo op and decides to repeat some of the things that NPBC said or has said before. But again, where has she been the last 3.5 years? Sorry, there's something going on. It's messing with my reading as I'm trying to listen and read at the same time, so I apologize. But again, this is the Border Patrol Union absolutely grilling her. And as they should. I mean, anyone with common sense. Oh, you can't even see it, but I'm reading it here. If you guys want to look at that real quick. The tweets are right here. You can read that if you want to read it. But it's so crazy to me how, what's the best way to say this? It's like she thinks we're stupid, right? Like, we have literally seen you not do anything on the border for 3.5 years. And right as election time comes around, now you're walking up the stairs talking about, they need some resources and I'm here to help and stop. We don't believe you. We don't. And it almost gets to the point where it's insulting. But I mean, if she was that pro-border and was that serious about the border, don't you think, unions like Democrats generally speaking. So if she was that pro-border, don't you think the Border Patrol Union would be able to back up what she's saying and say, hey, she's right. She is serious about the border. She has been helping us. They're saying the opposite. They're saying the exact opposite. And they come out to say this probably because they don't want her trying to manipulate the reality and say, well, yeah, they all support me. No, they don't. Clearly, they don't. And they're calling you out for your lies. Anyway, that's all I got for this one. I will see y'all in the next one. Y'all have a good night. Stay safe. Peace.